Cooper MMA. I'm Mark Gilston, this is Sean Cooper, and this afternoon I'd like to show you various different attack sequences from the guard using choking techniques. There are tons and tons of chokes, very effective chokes you can do from the guard. And Sean's going to start us off today.
Cool. Awesome. All right, so hey, we'll start on our back. And for the first drill, for the first technique, I'm going to use my hand and I'm going to open up my partner's collar a little bit. If you can think about getting your head a little to this side when I'm opening up, it allows me to grab a little further back. I'm getting all the way to the tag of the gi. That's what I'm reaching for. I'm not gonna grab just here in the middle, right, or not up very high, because now if I try to control Mark's posture, I'm weak, he can defend easy, but look if he tries to posture up, I just can't hold him very well if I'm down here. So I'm always gonna try to open up the collar, get my head to the side, and reach all the way back, nice and deep, right, as far back as I can. All right, so hey, you're gonna set your first hand. Once I set my first hand, I'm gonna bump my hips a little over to the side and insert my knee. Once I insert the knee, I'm gonna give him a very heavy top leg, right, where I'm crunching down, biting with my calf, and then my other hand's gonna come on top. I'm just gonna touch the neck and then grab a hunk of gi and pull for the choke. All right, so again, whenever I open up the collar, man, I'm gonna get my head a little over to that side and then cinch my first hand all the way as far back as I can go. All right, now I'm gonna use my partner here. Look how I use my feet on him, and I'm just gonna move my hips a little to the side. You can use the hand motion and this hand motion on top to kind of block the arm, but I just wanna move Mark a little to the side. Hey, and my knee's gonna come up, foot goes to the hip, and then I give him the heavy top leg. I come up nice and high. All right, this hand's just gonna reach over the top. I touch the neck, pull, and choke. All right, if he doesn't like that, which most people are not, I got this arm out of the equation already. So now he's gonna bring the back arm. Look how this one, I'm just gonna slide right behind. And then I'm gonna push and pull. Right, and we apply the choke. All right, so again, I'm gonna get my head over, set my first hand. I'm gonna hip over to the side a little bit. If my hand's on top, this arm's down, I'm just gonna block and insert my knee. Heavy top leg, got myself to the side. Number one, I come right here, but he's not having it. Two, I'm gonna slide right behind the arm, and I'm gonna push up nice and into the neck. Push, pull. If Mark doesn't like that and he decides to try to bring this hand back through the middle, yes, hey, then I'm gonna lock him up in the triangle. All right, he's gonna get real frustrated because that one arm that he started to use to help him, it didn't help him, he started choking with it. All right, so I'm gonna lock it up. Again, if he went to block my second hand, like block my, yes, that usually happens. So just a little circle in, hip out, insert the knee. All right, reach over the top, touch, one. This hand's gonna come behind. Two, push, pull. If the arm comes in, three. Triangle. Yes, cool.
If you were to do something like try to pin that knee when you open up to go to the side. People do that.
Show me.
Like when you go to put your foot on his hip and bring your knee inside of his arm, if he tries to pin your leg on that side, does that ever happen? Or
he could, but I can go right to the choke.
Yeah.
Not effective.
Right. He'll have to respect the choke and deal with this first.
Right.
Instead of mess with my legs.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes, thank you.
Right. I'll be able to get ahead of him.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great choice.
Nice.
So, Sean was discussing, start coming in with this deep collar. It's very important when you get this to make sure that your wrist is bent forward, like so. And I want to be choking with this side of my hand, just like Sean was choking me. So it comes in here. Now, getting the hips out of the way, it's really, really great. But sometimes your partner will hunker down and make that very, very difficult to get from side to side with the hips. There is space underneath here. There's a little bit of room here. And I'm gonna reach through and grab his collar. And now I'm gonna try sitting up and shoot that collar right to his navel. So if he's not down, so that you can see the dynamics of this choke, my hands is in here, and this is grabbing through and pulling straight down. So once again, there is no room to get to the side, but I did manage to get this in. He's keeping me locked up, he's defending, he's not letting me in, straight through. Do not pull your elbows. Don't try and come across, it's not gonna work. This hand has to punch straight down for the choke.
Nice.
So I'm trying to get in here, but he's pulled back. He's up. So all I have is a very loose grip here. But here I can use my hips. So I want to get all the way over to the side. Now I've set up just the way Sean did with his choke. But when he defends, I'm just going to grab something here. Okay? This hand is going to pull right to my hip. My elbow is going to come to my hip. My foot goes very heavy, and this elbow goes to his elbow. It's a little bit different from what you were showing. But it's another variation, and it doesn't require a high grip, and that's very useful. So I'm low here. He's pulled up quite high. I move my hips all the way. Heavy, heavy foot. Notice that I flex my foot. I don't want it like this. I want it here because that makes my calf stronger. Now, you can see that little flap of gi there. That's almost always going to be there, even when he defends. Grab that gi. Bring my right elbow to my hip. Put my left elbow to his left elbow. Right elbow, sorry. Bring my left elbow to his right elbow. When I went for this, he doesn't like a cross collar grip. He stops me. Grab this side. Same side. This hand is going to reach behind his neck. Fingers in. Now I'm going to move to the side of my hand with the fingers in. Off to the side. Push this muscle, this big sternomastoid muscle, out of the way by coming up underneath it. Right hand pulls into my stomach. My left hand pushes. So once again, this time I have same side collar grip. I want to pull him forward. If he's really pushing back, making it very hard, I can bring my knees in under his armpits. My knees come to his armpits, fingers in behind his head. He's going to probably want to reposture. Move to the side. Push the muscle out of the way. Pull the collar. Elbow to my hips with the other hand. Okay. There are lots more, but that's probably enough for one video.
That's great. That's great. Excellent. Excellent work.
All right. If you enjoy the video, please click like and subscribe to our channel, Seryoku Zenyo, meaning maximum efficiency. If you click on the bell, you can get the videos as soon as they are posted. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.